Hello there, my name is Claire Van Steenwyk. I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about the war we're in with China. Not the Cold War that everybody wants us to believe we're in, but the hot war we're actually in. We've lost almost 200,000 American citizens to this war with the China virus. They sent it over here, and I'm one of those people that happens to believe that they did this deliberately. Remember, we just got them, or President Trump and his team just brought them to their knees with trade agreements. They didn't like the trade agreements. It made them less powerful and it made them less influential around the world. The whole world got to see that they're not as strong as everybody thought they were and feared they were, because they were actually dealing with a businessman who wasn't going to play games with them. And when they sent the virus over here, their main reason to send it over here was to cripple our economy and to hopefully cost Donald Trump the White House, because if they could get him out of there, they could revert everything he'd already accomplished, bringing back some companies that had left China and keeping others from leaving. We could take one small example of that now with this TikTok technology, that we've now had major companies come to President Trump, Ford, Apple, and some others come to President Ford and say, you've got to kind of lay back on some of this stuff. You're going to affect our business deals with China. You know, I was not alive during the Second World War, but I studied history a lot in school and I enjoyed it. And I know when we were bombed by Japan, businesses didn't say, don't fight back because you could affect our trade with Japan. Today it seems like our great American companies are more concerned about their bottom line than with all of our freedoms. We need to take a real good look at this and ask ourselves the same question. Am I more concerned about getting a cheap t-shirt or cheap pair of flip-flops than I am about the freedom of my children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren down the road? If so, you better start rethinking your priorities in your life. We're at war with China. So what I will encourage all of you to do is don't boycott companies. Don't stop buying goods. Just stop buying stuff made in China. And then maybe Apple and Microsoft and Nike and others will get the message. We're not going to send money to the Chinese so they can send another virus over here, or later on, maybe 20, 30 years down the road, send bombs over here instead. They've infiltrated our government, they've infiltrated companies, they've infiltrated our educational system, they steal our technology, and now, just a few months ago, they decided to start killing us on our own home ground. So I urge all of you to send a message loud and clear to every elected official you know of, whether city, county, state, or federal, and let them know. You want some tough legislation on this. You want these things stopped. You don't mind free trade, but not with those people. We're tired of building their bridges, their armies, and their navies. It's time for us to take care of ourselves and our friends, not necessarily our allies, but our friends. This is a war. Not a Cold War like some politicians want you to believe. This is a war. They are killing Americans. Look at the style of life you have with wearing masks, wearing gloves, can't go over and visit your grandparents. That is a war. They are taking this country and trying to tear it apart at the very fabric of itself. So please, understand the war we're in. We're all soldiers in this war. We've all pledged allegiance to this country. It's time the companies step up and do the same thing. Thank you for listening in. God bless you and have a great day for now. And remember, you're an American. You're an American. This isn't a party issue. They attacked all of us. No matter the party, no matter the age, no matter the sex, we are all Americans. Let's join together and defeat Communist China now. Thank you.